Hello, welcome to the EU Week Review. In this episode, we will take a broader look at the most recent events in the EU, and we will also commemorate two Slovak diplomats who sadly passed away recently. Former three-time Slovak foreign minister and former member of the European Parliament Eduard Kukan died from heart failure last week at the age of 82. He most recently taught at the Comenius University's Faculty of Law, where he was also found dead. Several politicians, ministers and ambassadors and other figures came to say farewell to Kukan at the Foreign Ministry on Wednesday. According to many, Kukan was an important Slovak and European figure and a man of patience and consensus. Former Prime Minister Mikuláš Dzurinda said that Kukan, quote, had the look of John Fitzgerald Kennedy, he had classy manners, he had his cultivated, inimitable style and language, end of quote. Slovak diplomat Radomír Boháč passed away on Tuesday after a terminal illness at the age of 59. Boháč was the head of Slovakia's permanent mission to the UN, Organization for the Security and Cooperation in Europe, and other international bodies based in Vienna. Slovak Foreign Minister Ivan Korčok pointed out that Boháč dedicated his whole life to diplomacy. He served in Slovakia's foreign service for 36 years. The Court of Justice of the European Union on Wednesday rejected a challenge by Poland and Hungary to a mechanism allowing Brussels to slash funding to member states that flout democratic standards. The judgment exposes Poland and Hungary, seen as democratic backsliders in the bloc, to the risk of seeing money got from the billions in EU funding they receive. Both are expected to mount further legal battles against the ruling. Poland called in an attack on its sovereignty, while Hungary slammed it as a political decision. In its judgment, the court said that all EU member states had signed up to the bloc's common values, such as the rule of law and solidarity, and that the European Union must be able to defend those values. Commenting on the ruling of the Court of Justice of the European Union allowing the slashing of funding to member states that violate the rule of law, President of the European Parliament Roberta Metsola said that the European Parliament now expects the Commission to apply the conditionality mechanism swiftly. She described the conditionality of EU funds linked to respect of the rule of law as non-negotiable for the European Parliament. She said, quote, "The rule of law is the basis on which our treaties are built. It is fundamental that all member states adhere to the treaties that they all signed up to when they joined the European Union. Values matter and citizens have the right to know how common funds are used." End of quote. Ursula von der Leyen, the President of the European Commission, said that Europe could survive Russia's squeeze on gas supplies to the EU thanks to an unprecedented diversification of sources in recent weeks. Our models show, with all the measures we have taken, that we are now on the safe side for this winter, von der Leyen told a session of the European Parliament in Strasbourg. The European Central Bank will act to achieve its inflation goal, but only gradually, its President Christine Lagarde told the European Parliament in Strasbourg this week. She said that there will be a key interest rate increase once net bond purchases will have ended. Lagarde repeated her earlier claims that a key interest rate increase this year wouldn't be ruled out. The European Parliament President is set to start a disciplinary procedure against a Bulgarian and nationalist legislator who appeared to make a Nazi salute when he left a plenary debate on the rule of law late Wednesday. MEP Angel Dzhambazki of the European Conservatives and Reformists said that his raising of his right arm as he walked out of the plenary was an example of taking something out of context. "I won't allow my name to be slandered," he said in a tweet. European Parliament President Roberta Metsola identified it as a fascist salute, which she described as unacceptable. That's it from the EU Week Review today. It will be my colleague David Fairhurst to host the next two episodes. As for me, see you in the first month of spring.